Okay, I'm good.
Meantime, we shall express our darker purpose. Know that we have divided in three our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we, unburdened, crawl toward death. Our son of Cornwall, and you, our no less loving son of Albany, have this hour a constant will to publish our daughter's several dowers, so that future strife may be prevented now. The princes, France, and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love, long in our court have made their amorous sojourn, and here are to be answered. Tell me, my daughters, since now we will divest us both of rule, interest of territory, cares of state, which of you shall we say love us most? That we our largest bounty may extend where nature doth with merit challenge.
What shall Cordelia do?
Sir, if I live hard, all the comes to your shore. For the life myself an enemy to all their joys.
As much
What shall I
as
do?
or
Fathers and guests.
Oh, let them be fine.
What shall alone to each locate your dear highest love?
What shall Cordelia do?
I so much love you.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, we may be laid. To thine and Albany's issue be this eternal. To thee and thine hereditary ever remain this ample third of our fair kingdom. Now, our joy, although the last not least, whose young love, the vines of France and milk of Burgundy strive to be interest. Tell me, what can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty according to my bond, no more, no less.
Oh, how, Cordelia, mend your speech a little, lest it may mar your fortunes.
Good, my lord. You have begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back as are right fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Haply, when I shall wed, that lord whose hand must take my plight shall carry half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure I shall never marry like my sisters, to love my father all.
But goes thy heart with this?
Aye, good, my lord.
So young and so untender?
So young, my lord, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth, then, be thy dower. For by the sacred radiance of the sun, the mysteries of Hecate and the night, by the operation of all the orbs from whom we do exist and cease to be, here I disclaim all my paternal care, pertinquity, and property of blood.
Where there is absolute truth.
And as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever. My lord Burgundy! And France.
Beta, beta, beta! Bro.
We first address towards you, whom with this king hath rivaled for our daughter. What in the least will you require in present dower of her, or cease your quest of love?
Most royal majesty, I crave no more than your highness offered, and you tender no less.
Right, the noble Burgundy. When she was dear to us, we did hold her so, but now her price has fallen. Sir, there she stands. If aught within that little seeming substance, or all of it, with our displeasure pierced, and nothing more, may fitly like her grace, she's there, and she's yours.
I know no answer.
Will you, with those infirmities she posed, unfriended, new adopted to our hate, dowered with our curse, and stranger to our oath, take her or leave her?
Pardon me, royal bro. Election makes not up on such conditions.
Then leave her, sir. For by the power that made me, I tell you all her wealth. For you, great king, I would not very well make such a stray to match you where I hate. Therefore, beseech you to avert your liking a more worthier way than on a wretch whom nature is almost ashamed to acknowledge hers.
This is most strange that she, even now, was your best object, the argument of your praise, the balm of your age, most best, most dearest, and even in the trace of time to commit such a thing so monstrous, to dismantle so many folds of favor.
I yet beseech your majesty, if for I want that glib and oily art, to speak in purpose not. For what I well intend, I'll do it before I speak. That you make known, it is no vicious blot, murder, or foulness, no unchaste action or dishonored step, that hath deprived me of your grace and favor. But for want of that for which I am richer, a still soliciting eye, and such a tongue as I am glad that I have not, though not to have it hath lost me your liking.
Better thou hast not been born than not to have pleased me better.
Is it but this, a tardiness in nature, that often leaves the history unspoken, that it intends to do? My dear Lord Burgundy, what do you say to the girl? Love is not love when it is mingled in regards that stand aloof from the entire point.
Royal Lear, give me but the promised portion, and here I take Cordelia by the hand, Duchess of Burgundy.
Nothing. I have sworn I am firm.
Then I am sorry. So you have lost a father, then you must lose a husband.
Peace be with Burgundy. Since that respect says fortune or his love, I shall not be his one.
My fairest Cordelia, that art most rich being poor, that most choice, most forsaken, most loved despised, thee and thy virtues are what I seize upon. Be it lawful that I take up what's taken away from me. Oh, gods! 'Tis it strange that from their coldest neglect my love shall kindle from the utmost respect. Dowerless daughter, thrown to my chance, is queen of us and ours, of all of France. Not all the dukes and waters Burgundy can keep my precious maid from me. Now say farewell, Cordelia. There are better places to be.
Thou hast her, France. Let her be thine, for we have no such daughter, nor shall we ever see that face of hers again. Therefore be gone, without our grace, our love, our benison. Come, noble Burgundy!
Say farewell to your sisters.
Land up, cap up, land up, cap up, land up!
The joys of our father with washed eyes, Cordelia leaves you. I know you what you are, and like a sister, most loath to call your faults as they are known. Use well our father. To your professed bosom I commit him. Yet, alas, stood I within his grace, I would prefer him to a better place. So farewell to you both.
Prescribe not us our duties.
Let your studies be to content your Lord, who hath received you at fortune's alms. You have obedience scanted, and well are worth the want that you have wanted.
Time shall unfold what plated cunning hides. Who cover faults, at last shame them derides. Well may you prosper.
Come on, Cordelia.
Sister, it is not a little, I have to say, of what most nearly appertains to us both. I think our father will hence tonight.
That's most certain. And with you, next month, with us.
You see how full of change he is. The observation we have made of it hath not been little. He has always loved our sister most, and with what poor judgment he hath now cast her off, seems too grossly.
'Tis the infirmity of his age, yet he hath ever but slenderly known himself.
rest and soundness of his time hath been but rash. Then must we look to receive from him not alone the imperfections of long and graft condition, but the wherewithal, that unruly waywardness that infirm and choler hears from with them.
Such unconstant starts we like to have from him, as this of Kent's banishment.
There is further compliment and leave-taking between him and France. Pray here, let's hit together. If our father carried such dispositions so that of that which his authority bears, let this last surrender of his but offend us.
We shall further think on't.
We must do something, and did the heat.